I hate to break it to you, but if you arrived at this video, you managed to make some sort of error somewhere along the way. Don't worry though, this problem was a bit of a complicated one, so we're going to go over step by step how exactly to figure this one out. So starting with the problem itself, it's asking how many inches is there in total in 3 yards and 2 inches. Also known as 3 yards and 2 inches contains how many inches in total. So the first thing you have to know is your conversions. In order to do any of these problems, you have to remember your conversions. You have to remember that there's 12 inches in a foot and there's 3 feet in a yard. So the way to break this problem down is to start with your 3 yards, break it down into feet, and then break down how many of those feet there are into inches, and then add all the inches together. So we know that there is 3 feet in 1 yard. So 3 yards, if you have 3 feet in each of those yards, you can multiply the 3 times 3 and get 9 feet in total. 3 yards is equal to 9 feet. And then you take your 9 feet and you know that in each of those feet there is 12 inches. So you have to take 9 multiplied by 12 to come out to 108 inches. But you also have to remember, you have to make sure you eyeball that problem and remember that there was 2 inches in the problem as well. There was 3 yards and 2 inches. And it's asking you how many inches there are in all of that. So you have to take your 108 inches that you got from your 3 yards and add your 2 inches to it to arrive at a final 110 inches for the correct answer of that problem. Like I said, was a bit of a tricky one, but that's the kind of stuff you guys got to know. And if you remember your conversions and you remember your basic multiplication, you'll be able to do those just fine. You just have to take them one step at a time. So just to review, you take your yards and you break it down into feet. Take your feet, break it down into inches so you have all inches in your problem, add up all your inches together, and you'll arrive at the total number of inches. So, hope that made sense. You can let me know if you have any problems with it, but for now we're going to get into some of the other kind of measurements we learned in class, which is measurements of the metric system. So we'll be going over a couple questions of those next, and you guys will be getting question 3 coming right up. Alright, welcome back everybody. This is your third question, and this question has to do with measurements in the metric system. So if you want to have an easy time with this problem, you'll need to remember the acronym that we learned in class this week. If you guys don't remember, I'll go over it here. It was about King Henry. King Henry died by drinking chocolate milk. So there's your hint. That was the acronym we discussed in class. If I was nice, maybe I'll show all the what the acronym stands for on screen, but you guys should know if you were in class this week. So if you use that and you're using your noggin, you'll know how to figure out these problems pretty easily, and I'll go over them after we're done probably. But this first problem, on to problem number 3. 6,000 centimeters equals how many meters? Is it 6 meters? 60 meters? 500 meters or 600 meters? Think carefully, remember the acronym, and make your choice.